I never thought betrayal could sound so quiet. No shouting. No slamming doors. Just silence, and a suitcase by the front door. He didn't even look me in the eyes when he said it. "Anna," he whispered. "It's not you. It's her. Her. My best friend Lily. The woman who stood beside me at my wedding. The woman who cried at my baby shower. The woman I trusted with everything." I remember laughing when people said, "Be careful. Sometimes the closest ones are the ones who hurt you most." I thought, not Lily. Never Lily. But there she was in his arms, just 2 weeks after he walked out of ours. The days after he left felt like drowning in slow motion. Every room smelled like him. His coffee mug still sat by the sink. His jacket still hung by the door. He didn't even take it. Maybe he thought he'd be back. Lily stopped calling. Of course she did. I deleted her number, but somehow I still knew it by heart. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw her laughing. The same laugh that once made me feel safe. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. But the world didn't stop for me. So I didn't stop either. I went back to work. I smiled when people asked how I was doing. I said, "I'm fine." The lie rolled off my tongue so easily. It almost sounded true. But every night, when the house got too quiet, I'd sit in the kitchen and whisper to the dark, "Why her? Why not just someone else?" And every night, the silence answered back, "Because she could." A few months passed, and then I saw them together at the grocery store, laughing like nothing ever happened. He looked thinner, paler. She looked nervous. Her smile didn't reach her eyes anymore. I turned around and walked out. For the first time, I didn't cry. I didn't shake. I didn't feel anything at all. That's when I realized he didn't take my life with him. He just took the noise. And I could finally hear myself think again. I started rebuilding. Slowly. Quietly. A promotion came at work. Apparently, I was the only one who'd actually kept the company running while he was off playing the perfect husband somewhere else. Funny how that works. I bought a small apartment downtown. Nothing fancy, but it was mine. My peace. My silence. Then one night, my phone buzzed. His name. After nearly a year. I stared at it for a long time before I answered. "Hello. Anna." His voice was hoarse. He sounded small. "Can we talk?" I didn't say yes. But I didn't say no either. We met at a cafe near his new office. He looked like a shadow of the man I once knew. Dark circles. Shaking hands. And no ring. "Lily's gone," he said quietly. "She took the money. The car. Everything." He laughed. That broken, humorless laugh that comes right before a breakdown. "She said she needed space. But I think she meant my bank account." I sipped my coffee. No sympathy. Just silence. "Why are you telling me this?" I asked. He stared down. "Because I was wrong. About everything." He tried to reach across the table. I pulled my hand back. "You were right about one thing," I said. "It wasn't me." I stood up and left. 2 months later, I heard he'd lost his job. The company found out Lily had been using his credentials to move money around. Fraud. She disappeared overseas with everything he had left. And just like that, the man who left me for love was left with nothing but regret. I wish I could say I celebrated, but I didn't. Revenge wasn't sweet, it was quiet. Peaceful. I didn't need to ruin him. Life did that for me. Instead, I used that energy to finish my degree, to travel, to learn to love the silence again. One evening I got a letter. No return address. Just my name. Inside, a small photograph. It was him, sitting on a park bench, looking older, looking empty. On the back, one line written in shaky handwriting. "I finally understand what I threw away. I folded the photo, placed it in a drawer, and whispered, "So do I." Sometimes karma doesn't shout. It whispers. It waits. And when it comes, it doesn't need witnesses. Because the real revenge is living the life they thought you couldn't.